In the top stories, St. Kitts Nevis launches cancer awareness campaign. Ministry of Health to raise awareness for all types of cancer, and History and Heritage Month launched. The details on these stories and more after the break. Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I'm Carla Barrage. In recognition of World Cancer Day on Sunday, 4th February, Prime Minister and Health Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, in a statement, addressed the Federation to highlight the significance of the internationally celebrated day and the launch of a week-long series of cancer awareness initiatives in St. Kitts and Nevis. World Cancer Day was celebrated under the theme Close the Care Gap, a theme the Minister of Health stated, quote, is a call for the global community and national health authorities like the Ministry of Health to strengthen the health system and improve access to services, including cancer screening, early detection and treatment, end quote. He underscored the Ministry of Health's commitment to bridging the care gap by prioritizing early intervention and improving access to cancer screening and detection services. The Prime Minister stated that the theme for the Federation's national campaign is Fight Cancer Before It Begins, and emphasized the aim of enhancing the accessibility and affordability of cancer screening, ensuring that every citizen, irrespective of their socio-economic background, can benefit from it. Activities for the week included a panel discussion on the topic colon cancer on ZIZ's Healthwise on Monday. It will also include the Hope Village Expo, a cancer awareness event that will take place on February 9th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Independence Square. Skin, cervical, breast, colon and prostate are all types of cancers diagnosed in St. Kitts and Nevis, but all with varying degrees of attention brought to them. It is the intention of the Ministry of Health to make the public aware of types of cancers prevalent to the Federation. During Healthwise, a weekly program on ZIZ, Dr. Marissa Grant-Tate spoke of the cancers in the Federation.
Sadly so, breast cancer is not the only cancer that we have here in St. Kitts and Nevis. In actuality, it is not even our most frequently diagnosed cancer in general. It is the most frequently diagnosed cancer in females in St. Kitts and Nevis as a federation, but there are many other cancers that we need to pay attention to. So we would highlight, for example, the incidence of what would be prostate cancer in our men. Part of that, in terms of the numbers that would have been captured, would be as a result of what is the screening that occurs. And so then too, we also have to pay attention to what is colorectal cancer, which I believe does not receive the attention that it requires, unfortunately. And as a result of it often being an asymptomatic cancer, in the sense of, it does not necessarily come with symptoms, then it may be diagnosed at late stages if it is that we are not in what is that early preventative fight mode. And then too, we also have what would be the incidence in terms of skin cancers, which would then round out essentially what would be our top 5 cancers.
She said the awareness has to span longer than the month of October.
for this reason, October is not enough. Cancer is, what is an all year round, process, quite unfortunately. And I say to people all the time, we probably say it pretty often amongst ourselves and, to our colleagues and friends, where all of these cancers coming from? Or you yourself may have heard it. And in actuality, the number of cases that we are seeing now, they are expected to have almost doubled by what is 2040. So whatever we are seeing now, then by 2040, we expect to see what is now, plus about half more in terms of incidence. And so then what it means is that we definitely need to go into that fighter mode, but fighter mode more as it would relate to what is prevention.
Host of the discussion, Dr. Joylette Woodley-Fasal, said that all cancers are important as the impact is far-reaching.
The impact that cancer has on, the person, the family, the federation, it is serious. So when I saw skin cancer, I said, honestly, I think we are doing a misservice, a disservice to the other types of cancers and the persons who are actually suffering from these other types of cancers.
Healthwise airs every Monday on ZIZ's social media platforms and TV Channel 5. The celebration of History and Heritage Month was launched at the beginning of February by Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew and Minister of Culture Honorable Samuel Duggins. During a ceremony to mark the month, Minister Duggins spoke of the recognition and celebration of art as part of history.
We look beyond just our people and the struggles that we've borne over the years. We also must celebrate our art through the essence of our folklore, our art through the essence of our visual artists, our art through the essence of music, and dance, and every other element. And as your Minister of Culture, I take great pride in being at the forefront of celebrating. I have been celebrating our art, celebrating our history, celebrating our culture. This is essentially what each and every one of us should endeavor to do.
Reminding that all civilians are representative of their art and thoughts, Prime Minister Drew spoke of their impact.
Indeed, history, arts, and culture hold a significant place in the life of any civilization. They illuminate the essence of great civilizations across continents, guiding us into understanding their ethos and values. When we examine the great civilization in Africa, Asia, Europe, and the Americas, it is their arts and culture that enable us to define their way of life. That is why your government took the deliberate decision to create the Ministry of Sports and Creative Economy to ignite the flames of creativity and excellence in our people. This bold move is helping us to reshape our thinking and our attitudes toward the arts and culture.
The ceremony featured cultural exhibitions which included masquerade dances. After the break, Cayman 6 barred from performing in St. Kitts and Nevis, and Rajon Richard sentenced for gun and ammo possession. Stay with us.
We've been working to bring you our most reliable internet ever.
And today, we are very excited to offer gig speed on Flo's fiber-powered network.
The best entertainment experience in St. Kitts and Nevis.
And plans that give you everything you need.
It's a new Flo, and it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired by you.
Horse's Value Mart IGA specials.
Running January 25th to February 7th.
Now our Value Club Blue Tag specials. Ocean Spray Cranberry Raisins, $10.99. IGA Anti-Central Everyday Cocktail and Dry Roasted Peanuts, $12.99. Lender's Bagels, $12.99. Tostina's Party Pizza, $9.99. Kraft Barbecue Sauce, $7.49. Purex liquid detergent $15.99. And now our very low weekly
Value deals! Starter Kiss Tuna $3.99. Hunt's Diced Tomato $6.49. IGN Essential Everyday Mac and Cheese $2.99. Mott's Applesauce $13.79. Nabisco Ritz and Triscuit Crackers $14.99. Equaline Mouthwash $10.99. Shop Smart, Shop Value Mart, tell them in Spanish.
sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en
Value Mart!
National Home Loans. Get your dream home. All could be yours. Walk through the door. Come take what you need. Get you the keys. All could be yours. What you deserve. National Home Loans. Get your dream home. Get your dream home. Right there. Get your dream home. National Home Loans. Get your dream home.
National Home Loans. Home ownership made easy. When you're with National, you're home.
Healthwise on ZIZ TV, Mondays at 8:30 p.m. Hosted by Dr. Malik Lescott, Dr. Jolette Woodley, and Dr. Patrice Lawrence.
Welcome back. Trinidadian artist Cayman 6 is barred from performing in St. Kitts and Nevis after being identified as a security risk. The Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force, in a statement on Saturday, said, quote, the decision to restrict the performing artist known as Cayman 6 from performing in St. Kitts and Nevis was made following a comprehensive security assessment executed in collaboration with relevant local and regional authorities, following consultations with the Chamber of Industry and Commerce and other local stakeholders, end quote. The security assessment identified within the artist's work explicit endorsements of violence, promotion of criminal activities, and a consistent glorification of gang life, the statement added. Police say the performance restriction on Cayman 6 aligns with their ongoing efforts to ensure that artists whose performances and content may pose security risks are not permitted to perform within St. Kitts and Nevis. Cayman 6 was scheduled to perform in St. Kitts and Nevis at a concert on March 2nd, 2024. As a result of the band, Studied Entertainment cancelled an upcoming performance called Obsessed All Black Affair, which Cayman 6 was scheduled to headline. Cayman 6, real name Kashif Alexander, is a controversial personality because of the lyrics in his music. According to media sources, Cayman 6 has faced 2 attempts on his life in less than a year. Rajon Richards of St. Paul, St. Kitts has been sentenced to serve time in His Majesty's prison after pleading guilty to charges of possession of firearm and possession of ammunition. The criminal offenses were committed on November 4th, 2020. On February 2nd, 2024, His Honor Reynald Benjamin sentenced Mr. Richards to serve 2 sentences, the first being 4 years. The police have arrested and charged 24-year-old Dijon Doer, also known as Baby of Hermitage Cayon, St. Kitts, for the murder of Kelvin Millard. The crime was committed on January 21st in Cayon. Doer was charged on February 3rd at the Bastier police station. On January 21st, Millard was accosted by an unknown number of armed assailants in the early morning hours between 3 and 4 a.m. while he was returning to his vehicle. During an apparent attempt to escape the attack, his vehicle collided with a flamboyant tree. Millard died at the scene. Coming up in regional news, Ghana passes $1.146 trillion budget. The details when we come back.
Here are your horses.